Philosophical satire scene, outside Campbell's soup factory. Activist with sign, vegetables didn't consent to this, she's been there for 3 hours. Factory worker on lunch break approaches. Worker, friendly lady, you've been out here all morning. What's this about? Activist, it's serious, science has proven plants feel pain. When you cut tomato, it screams. We just can't hear frequency. But it screams. Worker, okay. Activist. So making soup is. It's violence. Without consent. Vegetables didn't choose to be soup. Worker, what do vegetables consent to? Activist, pause. Realizes she hasn't thought this through. They consent to. Growing? Worker, do they? Did you ask the tomato if it wanted to exist? Activist, that's different. Worker, is it? You're pro-choice. Choice requires capacity to choose. Do vegetables have that capacity? Activist, getting flustered, they have. They have life. They respond to stimuli. Worker, so do bacteria. You're killing millions with hand sanitizer. Where's the consent there? Activist, defensive, that's hygiene. Worker, that's hierarchy. You've decided bacteria don't matter but vegetables do. That's arbitrary line. Activist, struggling, vegetables are complex. Worker, complex enough to feel pain. Not complex enough to consent to existence. So are you pro-choice or anti-pain? Because those are different ethics. Activist sits on curb. Sign next to her. Having philosophical crisis. Activist, quietly, I became vegetarian because I couldn't handle animals dying without consent. Worker, sits next to her, yeah? Activist, but if vegetables also feel pain, and also can't consent, then what can I eat? Worker, that's the question. Activist, fruit. Fruit falls naturally. The tree wants animals to eat it. That's evolutionary consent. Worker, does the apple want to be eaten? Or does the tree want the apple eaten so seeds spread? You're eating the apple against its consent to serve the tree's reproductive strategy. Still no consent. Activist, head in hands, oh my god. Worker, you've thought yourself into corner. Activist, if animals feel pain, and plants feel pain, and I need consent, and nothing can consent because consent requires cognitive capacity. Looking up, horrified, there's nothing I can ethically eat. Worker, bingo. Activist, I'm going to starve on principle. Worker, or you accept that eating requires harm. And choose least harm. Not no harm. That's impossible. Activist, defensive, anger, that's compromise. Worker, that's being alive. You want purity. Biology doesn't offer purity. Biology offers trade-offs. Long pause. Activist staring at factory. Activist, what's in the soup today? Worker, vegetable, barley, carrots, celery, onions, peas, potatoes, tomatoes. Activist, haunted, they were going to be married. The carrot and celery. I saw them on the cutting board. They loved each other. Worker, you're creating narrative for soup ingredients. Activist, standing, passionate, unraveling, someone has to. You don't carrot all. Nobody does. Their onion wasn't supposed to be officiated in soup. It was supposed to be beautiful union. In salad. With dignity. The family will lose both their salaries. Their salaries. Their income. Worker, salaries don't have income. Activist, peas spare US. That's what the peas said. Right before you dropped them in boiling water. Peas spare US. And you didn't. It's potato be their wedding. Supposed to be. The potato was best man. Now he's soup. Worker, genuinely concerned now, are you okay? Activist, collapsing next to sign, I love vegetables. They love stew. I can't reconcile this. They beat us. Beat us. Chopped us up. We're all just ingredients waiting for pots. Worker, sits next to her again, you need to eat something. Activist, whispers, what can I eat? What's ethical? Worker, nothing's perfectly ethical. You just choose least harm and move forward. Activist, that feels like Like betrayal of my principles. Worker, your principles have made eating impossible. That's not enlightenment. That's starvation with philosophy degree. Long pause. She's crying now. Activist, I'm so hungry. Worker, I believe you. Activist, what do you recommend? Worker, honestly? The vegetable soup. It's really good. Fresh vegetables. Ethically sourced. Organic. Activist, looks at him. Looks at sign. Looks at factory. Were they really getting married? The carrot and celery. Worker, gently no. They were vegetables on a cutting board. You created that story because you needed them to have meaning. Activist, whispers they deserved meaning. Worker, maybe. But soup now. And you're hungry. And fighting that won't bring them back. She stands. Picks up sign. Looks at it one more time. Sign, vegetables didn't consent to this. She drops it in trash can. Walks toward factory entrance with worker. Activist, is the soup at least organic? Worker, certified organic. Locally sourced when possible. Activist, defeated but accepting that's something. They enter factory together. Camera holds on trash can. Sign visible. Wind blows. Sign slides deeper into trash. Cut to factory cafeteria. She's eating soup. Slowly. Tears streaming. Worker sitting across from her. Not judging. Just present. Worker, how is it? Activist, between bites and tears, it's delicious. And I hate myself. Worker, that's the human condition. She keeps eating. Finishes bowl. Sits back. Activist, I've betrayed everything I believe in. Worker, you've chosen survival over purity. That's not betrayal. That's living. She nods. Can't speak. Gets up. Leaves. Parking lot, she walks to car. Gets in. Sits. Stares at steering wheel. Her phone buzzes. Text from friend, how's the protest going? She types, I ate the soup. Don't ask. Drives away. Fade to black. She continued eating soup. She also continued feeling guilty. Both things remained true simultaneously. Postscript, the sign was never recovered from the trash. The vegetables were never consulted about the soup. Everyone lived with this contradiction forever. End Sniglets introduced evolutionary consent, fruit wants to be eaten for seed spreading, starvation philosophy, ethics making eating impossible, least harm calculus, accepting imperfect choices in imperfect world tone, philosophical collapse played completely straight.